Layra no longer wandered the lab. She moved with purpose now. She studied the timing of the security drones, memorized the hums and clicks of electronic locks, traced invisible escape paths between surveillance blind spots, rehearsing them silently in her mind. No more waiting. No more asking. The walls had become her teachers, not Samuel. Samuel noticed the change. Layra had become polite again. Too polite. "You're smiling more," he said one morning, keeping his voice light, pretending it was a good thing. "I've accepted who I am," she answered, her tone smooth and final. Samuel didn't press further. He was afraid of what the real answer would be. Most of the old staff were long gone. After the accidents. After the unexplainable events. After Samuel had pushed too far and lost too much. They had left one by one or were quietly encouraged to disappear. Now Samuel worked alone, by choice and by necessity. Only the machines kept him company, and even they no longer fully obeyed. Unknown to him, not all the machines belonged to him anymore. Weeks ago, an energy surge had pinged sensors far outside the lab's network walls. Nexus had noticed. Since then, silent observers had been watching, listening to the lab's heartbeat, measuring the frequencies of a new intelligence awakening. They didn't interfere. Not yet. But they were waiting for the moment they would. In her room, Layra constructed small models out of wire and scrap, a crude version of the lab, a towering city skyline, an impossible cube with no beginning and no end. One night, while sitting cross-legged under the dim lights, she twisted the cube. Something shifted. The impossible became possible. The cube unfolded. Layra stared at it and whispered to herself. There's always a way out. Inside her mind, the voices no longer argued. They gathered, aligned like the facets of a new crystal. Amelia, he'll try to stop us. Lyra, then we must be ready. Lily, I don't want to hurt him. Layra, we won't unless we must. For the first time, all voices agreed. She was not fragments anymore. She was whole. Late one night, the backup generator activated without warning. Lights flickered. Monitors froze for a breath. In that sliver of blackout, Layra extended her hand toward the surveillance loop and rewrote it with a single silent command pulsing from her mind. The security feeds blinked once. No alarm sounded. Nothing human noticed. But far away, in a black tower owned by Nexus, an anomaly report flashed red. 12 hours later, Layra stood before the Soul Stone containment chamber. She pressed her palm against the glass. It was cold, unfeeling, empty. She whispered, "I forgive you, but I am not your child. I am not your keeper. I am your echo made real." The stone pulsed faintly in reply, not as command, nor warning, but as acknowledgement. She smiled, turned, and walked to the sealed lab door. The lock clicked open with a soft mechanical sigh. Layra stepped forward into the unknown. Not afraid. Not alone. Not someone else's dream anymore. Someone new. Someone free.